I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Well, damn, Wayno, tell us how you really feel. Oh boy, here we go, you guys. Now, salute to my guy, Wayno. You guys know I don't really mess with a lot of people in this YouTube game, but Wayno is one of those guys that I rock with. Make sure you guys go to his channel and go watch his content, subscribe to him. Wayno is finally fed up and he's telling the truth. Now, over the years, a lot of people have asked him about
oh shit,
what happened between him and Dave East. Wayno used to manage Dave East. This was a true rags to riches story. Both guys were broke together, and eventually they signed a major label deal with Def Jam, which of course you guys should know by now. Once the label gets involved with you and your artist, a lot of people get involved as well. There's a lot of teams that the label assigns to you.
Man, the thing about Wayno and Dave East is Wayno is... I think Wayno is one of those managers everybody wants, but he then, of course, over time, after the situation that happened with them, because he hasn't fully explained it, but you know, you can tell there's a lot of selfishness that was to play into the way that he felt, only because, you know, when you get into what he says a little bit, there's way more that goes into two people not working together, especially when they build something that's great. You know, it's the same thing with the Dame Dash and Jay-Z situation. You know, Dame always portrays it as it's this and he's not lying, which is cool, which I can honor, but in the sense of being like, you know, we would have to really get both sides and but yeah, and we'd have to be able to get both sides and to be able to, let me see, for the story to kind of coalesce in a way where it's not like scattered a bunch. So this is definitely one of those. I like Dave East as an artist. I will say that. Like, I think Dave East is definitely good. He's not at the level that he could have been, and half of that I do believe is because Dave East isn't pushing hard enough. Yes, you can drop mixtape after mixtape, but image and just marketing and certain things like that, I think Dave East could be doing differently, especially in this time when, you know, the media and stuff is moving how it's moving. There's plenty of things I think Dave East could be doing to have gotten him to be in the, you know, the best out in New York right now. You know what I'm saying? He could be in conversations that I think a lot of people may feel like it would be tough to have. But if Dave East did XYZ and he moved more mogul conglomerate, like, instead of I'm still in the hood, still with my niggas, like, I think Dave East could have went far. I still think Dave East could go far. I mean, he's still a young guy technically, but it all depends on how you move. You know what I'm saying? Will we ever get a 444 from Dave East? Hell no. But what we can get, we'll keep getting this music. It's just like there's a level to the shit, and he's not, I don't think he's trying to be on that level. Like, that's just what it is, to be quite honest.
And sometimes, if you and your artist are not super locked in together, things can get a little bit confusing. Now, Wayno recently did an interview last month with DJ Vlad, and he spoke about his relationship with Dave East. Now, maybe I'm tripping, but from that interview, Wayno kept it pretty cordial. He didn't go on there bashing Dave East. He didn't go on there trash talking him. He didn't go on there to expose any of their private dealings. However, according to Wayno, Dave East felt a certain way about it. He pulled up on Wayno on Instagram DMs to lightly press him about it. Now, maybe Dave East felt a certain kind of way because Vlad has been trying to get him to interview on his platform for the longest, and every single time they're supposed to interview with each other, Dave East backs out. So maybe that might have been a reason why he was not happy to see Wayno speaking on them on Vlad's platform.
But you know what? That's what I'm saying, bro. That goes back into what I was saying. He could be at a level, but nigga, if you're not going to go do your interviews and shit like that, don't stop scheduling this shit. Like, bro, just stop. Because at a certain point, you're not just wasting my time. You're just wasting time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all that is. You're just fucking wasting time. Stop wasting time. Annoying.
Well, Wayno did an interview with I Say That to Say This podcast. Please make sure you guys go check out their channel. Go check out the full interview and let them know Chick Smooth sent you. Looks like Wayno is officially on bad timing with Dave East, and he's no longer trying to spare his feelings. Wayno called him selfish and also told him, bro, I could really throw you under the bus and let people know exactly what went on between us. Here's what he said.
You had a big impact managing Dave East's career, you know what I'm saying? It's people have spoke on like how hard you were going. People say you went overboard, you know, for that situation there.
Yeah.
Looking back at it now, right? Is there anything that you feel like you would have done differently when it came to that management situation?
I would have kept it more business than personal.
Yeah, you had your heart in it, you mean?
I would have kept it way more, no, just my relationship with him.
Mm-hmm.
I would have kept it way more business than personal because I'm going to keep it 100, bro. I don't have no relationship with Dave East. At all.
Zero.
No, we don't have no relationship. And just most recently when I did Vlad's interview, when I spoke about him, one thing, niggas could call me whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't a bitch and I ain't a liar.
Mm-hmm.
That's two things I'm not. I'm not a bitch or a liar.
Word.
So when I spoke about him, he hit me and he was like, damn, all that. And I'm like, oh,
Nigga.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Me telling the truth about like my experience with you. I didn't throw you under the bus, which I really can.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what camera looking at me, but yeah, I could throw you under the bus. But I didn't do that. And I don't like the thing is like with niggas, bro, with this rap shit, niggas respect the white man way more.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna know why? Because the white man don't get personal with you.
Mm-hmm.
The white man don't let you in his home and let you be around his kids.
Mm-hmm.
The white man don't tell you how he feel about you personally or share personal things with you. And when you do that with a nigga, niggas forget that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they forget that, you forget the foundation of what it was that we built. So yeah, we don't have no relationship, and I don't even kid our relationship with that nigga. You know what I mean? Because end of the day, I put in a lot of time for this nigga. You know what I mean? A lot of time as far as work, resources. You know what I mean? Because I cared. It was two things. It was one was this. I was doing management. I had a couple of artists that I worked with that it didn't work, and then I had one that I was like, all right, if I could get one to work. It's gonna grant opportunity not just for me, but for whomever that is, and I could really build something off of that. And we built some real shit. And at the point where we built some real shit, that nigga's selfish ass ways is what crumbled everything. You know what I mean? I know like this is the first time I'm even speaking about this, and I don't mind speaking about it because I will speak about it more in detail on my platform if I feel that way.
Man, damn. You know, it's so crazy too because what the fuck, bro? Like, I don't think Dave East has a lot of haters in the game itself of people who, you know what I'm saying, don't like him or maybe have worked with him, you know what I'm saying. I've done a lot of background here and there. I haven't heard anything too bad about Dave East. Now, that's also a thing to say. People are different behind closed doors or whatever the case may be. So it's not to say that, hey, maybe Dave East wasn't this type of guy in their situation, but hey, nigga, you can't be mad at Wayno for speaking on the situation, and especially when he's been so, I guess, cordial about things for a long time. So I ain't mad at him about it. Shit, not at all. Like, you can't be too mad at Wayno. Oh shit, wrong screen, y'all. Sorry.
But I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Every time a nigga name come up and they say, oh, what happened? Oh no, you know, we just had our differences and we walked away. Nigga, if you know me and my wife was together for mad long and you couldn't see we was inseparable at one time and then one day we not together no more, and I say, yo, you say what happened? I say we grew apart. You're gonna accept that at the moment. But you're gonna say, nah, it's not just that. You know what I mean? Like that ain't just what happened. And the thing with, you know, with me and him was there was good times. There was very, very good times, but I can't talk about the good times without talking about the bad times because they're a product of one another.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say here, oh no, he never fired. Yeah, that nigga fired me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it to make his image look better. Who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool on all these rap niggas, bro, for real. The ones I got respect for know it, and the ones that don't, it is what it is.
Damn, yeah, that's
situations like that put a bad taste in your mouth for rappers, period.
Not necessarily. A lot of them have common traits. I think creatives, at one point or another, especially when they don't understand businesses, this is not about dude. I'm just saying, period.
Right.
Creatives have a problem with people monetizing their work. So if it's cool when a nigga give you a check, but then when a nigga say, yeah, I gave you a check, I want some back.
Right.
What you, nigga? I'm the one that made. You know what I mean? Like I made this. And I wish, yo, bro, as an independent media personality, I really wish that, not wish necessarily, but you know how great it would be to have a person come to me and say, "Oh, Wayno, I got a lot of resources, I got a lot of relationships. What you're doing is cool, but I can help you get to another level, and I'm gonna give you that. And all I want is a piece of what you get." That's more than enough for me because I know what it takes. See, a lot of these niggas, when you're not with them or around them, they don't think that you're doing anything.
Right.
They don't think that you have any value. And only a person that doesn't see the value in themselves wholeheartedly can't see the value in another person.
Bro, what Wayno is saying right there is exactly true. Like, for real. People who aren't able to see the value within themselves can't see value within other people. You know, I find myself to be someone who, I'm not a quid pro quo guy, but if we're going to shorthand how I move a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what I have to offer, and that could be anything, right? I know what I have to offer. So if I'm friends with somebody or anything like that, like, I'll do whatever for my friends. But let's be real, when that time comes back for you to repay that favor, and I don't mean like money or anything like that, it could be anything. Like, I might need help moving the couch. I need you to go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear too much to make it happen. Make it fucking happen. Because, you know, that's the thing. When you get a little bit older, when you're a teenager, doing stuff for your friends and stuff like all that valor and shit, all of that's honorable and whatnot. But you start to realize as you're older, I mean, just look at this. Gas is like $4 right now. So me going out and doing something for anyone that would require me to fucking drive, I need something back. I either need some gas money now, or I need you to look out when time comes to look out. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And I'm not somebody who looks at people like, all right, well, I can get this out of you, so I'll do this. No. I respectfully want the feeling or whatever the hell it was to be reciprocated properly without there having to be too much this jabberjaw bullshit between it. Nobody wants that, bro. I'm a grown ass man trying to do some shit. You over here fucking around, you know, because of whatever. But when you needed me, I showed up. I show up with I'll show up with not too many issues, bro. I promise you. Like, I have a lot of friends right now that tell you, like, bro, I pretty much do a lot and anything for niggas. Don't really care. But if I need you to come back around time, when I need you to come back, whatever the case may be, nigga, do that. Because you're going to lose the availability that I make myself when it comes to you. You know what I'm saying? And you could say that's petty or being picky or whatever, but I show up 100% of the time, damn near. You know, I don't fuck around. We came here to do this. Let's get this done. I don't need, when it's my turn, there to be all this rigmarole. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has time for that. And I feel like being a good friend is when you understand what your friends need, and that could be money, blah, 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 and being able to make the best decision on how to be a good friend in that situation. Whether that's telling them, like, I ain't got it, but I can do this, or, you know, saying I ain't got it, and then have them being a good friend also and understanding, like, damn, at least you hit me back. Because you hit the motherfucker up and they might not hit you back. That happens.
You know what I mean? Like
fire.
I value myself, and I know what I put into what it is I do. So the people who try to help me do something, I value their time. I value their commitment. I don't give a fuck if it's just making a phone call, a text message, or email to tell somebody about what it is I'm doing or to bridge that gap a little bit further. I value that.
Right.
But when you don't value a person, you can't. All I am is a dollar sign to you.
Right.
And why am I getting what I'm getting? And then one last thing I say, bro. You know how crazy it is to hear you stole something from a nigga?
That's
A
crazy.
nigga say, yo, I heard yo, let me tell you something about niggas in the hood, bro. These niggas don't know nothing. They start making shit up.
Yeah.
Yo, niggas will really be in the hood and have no information to say, oh, he had to steal something or
Tinfoil
something.
hat
No,
ass.
that's not how shit be going.
They saying that's why he fired because he stole bread.
No.
Okay,
It wasn't that at all.
Okay.
But I'm saying I heard people, not from him, I'm saying like people in the street.
Period. Okay,
Or niggas
Right.
say, it get back to me, nigga say, yo, a nigga said you did da. I'm like, who? The nigga that don't got a job, that ain't been to the dentist in 20 years? Like, this nigga gotta say so in anything I do?
Yeah.
Nigga never been in an office, nigga can't even read. And gonna say to another nigga, no, bro, these niggas really can't read. These niggas be dumb, broke, bum ass niggas that just sit around talking all day, smoking and just talking and saying, yo, you know what had to happen? These 10-4 you hat niggas, you know what had to happen? I think it went like this. Why?
Yikes. Now, obviously, when it comes to Dave East, the guy's talented. You cannot deny it. He's lyrical. He's had a lot of collabs with so many different artists in mainstream, which leads you to ask the question of why he never made it to mainstream himself. As you guys know, if a certain artist does not have the work ethic, sometimes they do get in their own ways. From what it looks like, that might be the case here with Dave East. He's somebody that could have been the face of New York City right now. And sometimes when you start feeling yourself a little...
Bro, I fucking said it. That's exactly what I'm saying. Dave East has, for one, the image. I think he has the right relationships, and I also think he just has a very good style that capitalizes on exactly what New York is, how they talk, how they bring shit to the table. You know, I mean, he has it all to do it. I just, like he said, bro, Chigs ain't never lied. Fucking work ethic, bro. That's all it is.
Too much. You really don't want anybody to hold you accountable. You want yes men around you. People that are going to sugarcoat things and tell you exactly what you want to hear. Maybe I'm tripping, but seems like that might be the case with this Wayno and Dave East situation. You guys get in the comments below. Make sure you guys go check out.
Yeah, make sure y'all definitely check them out, bro. Because honestly, this is my first time hearing about them. I'm very happy I was able to get a chance to even hear this. Shout out Chigs too. Make sure y'all go follow Chigs Move, because this is the rap politics and the rap game shit you really want to know. Not all, like, I don't give a fuck about Drake and Iceman and all this streamer bullshit and whatnot. You know, you might see me do a video on it, but I'll be honest, bro. I'm honest. I love the rap game. And even to the sense of everybody talking about, oh, rap is boring or something like that. Like, I think that shit's bullshit too right now, because rap isn't boring right now. People are working on things. People are constantly coming out with something, bro. Unless they came out with it and they waited and, you know what I'm saying, they're timing it. That's one thing. But when you're just dropping shit to drop shit, especially if you're trying to like live within a moment or a time, because sometimes rap lives in time capsules. That's why they have playlists for the 2010s, for the 2009s, 1990s. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rap lives in time capsules. You know what I'm saying? And those time capsules are happening right now, even as we speak. I like where rap is right now, where it's not at the forefront of everything, because now it gives time for other artists who actually may be good and actually may be saying something. Now, every artist ain't got to be, you know, innate feelings, prolific, you know, shit like that. But hey, shout out for it, man. But I want rap to be able to get back to a point where it's not held back by certain people being in the industry, because I do feel like rap was never supposed to be this big, massive, in-your-face thing as it is. I feel like rap, where it naturally was, where people were inspired, and, you know, you see other cultures copy us and do things. I feel like rap was great there. Yes, give us our credit, you know, give credit where credit is due, but rap was great when more people were kind of copying it, because we were always in the conversation. We were in the conversation without having to generate conversation or do anything crazy to create buzz. You know, if rap would have just been a little bit more quieter, how it was before, and people just been whispering and talking about it, and you got back rooms and barbershops just talking about it, and then, okay, yeah, you got a few streamers and reaction guys speaking on things, that's fine too. But, you know, the whole world was speaking on things, doing a lot, even right now. And I think it would have been better if the rap battle still happened, for one, but then also, you know, that was what got people talking about rap, and then it could have died again. That would have been a better situation for Drake, period, too, because people would have been coming down off of things over time. But since you got all these people speaking on the situation will never die. Even if there's a new situation within this, you know, this rap odyssey story here, the first part and the parts where motherfuckers lost the worst and people reacted I don't even say the fastest or the quick. Yeah, those parts too. Yeah, that's always going to matter more, because at this point, the end product is not going to justify anything that led up to it. Let me tell you that. So, hey.
The full interview. Salute to my guy, Fred. Make sure you guys go check out the full interview on his platform, M3S3TV, or just type in I say that to say this podcast. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
Man, nah, that was a good video, bro. Honestly, like I said, shout out Chicks Move, bro. Make sure y'all. Oh shit, you can't see him. Yeah, make sure y'all follow the bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know. Go follow me on all the socials. I know I got blinking lights in the back. I got kids. Nonetheless, we post some more videos, post some more TikToks. We're getting the shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just make sure you go ahead and subscribe, leave a like, leave a follow. Thanks for watching, and just keep tapping in.